Anything is possible, it started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong together, you know it's all because everybody...
Hello. Alright, here we are. I'm just gonna put this over there. Okay. Hey, Sue. Mom?
There's no one.
Okay, and now Siri's waking up. Hello, Nancy. Well, I guess some of you realize I had a little mishap here trying to use an app that I was going to try to do this video with, and it just didn't work. Yeah, Sally is Mom's name, Nancy. It posted that I was doing this apparently at 8 o'clock, although when I look at the post it says 7 o'clock, so I'm not sure why it's misinterpreting it for everybody else. And then my iPhone wouldn't connect to it. I had it all connected like 15-20 minutes ago to do a trial run, and everything was working great. Now that it's time to go live, it's not. So just started a new post, and we're going to cross our fingers that my Wi-Fi behaves itself and we're live. I do have 2 prize patrols tonight. I will admit I completely forgot to do prize patrol the last 2 videos. So we're going to have them tonight. And I see my internet is already acting up. Hello, Sherry. So anyway, for prize patrol, I do have some of these Snowflakes and Stars wire elements from the holiday catalog. These are actually already sold out. You cannot get these anymore. They were now discontinued because we're at the end of our catalog life. But I do have a pack here for one lucky winner from tonight. And I also have a package of, these are retired, but they are stinking cute. The bow paper clip embellishments. I'll open these up so you can see them. And of course, my video is frozen, so hopefully yours isn't. They're these cute little bows right here. So hopefully you're seeing this stuff, because like I said, I'm frozen. I have had it with Frontier DSL, just so everybody is aware. Let me see if I can't switch to my phone data. And if that'll make a difference. And I apologize that I'm again having internet issues. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside. So those will go to 2 lucky winners from tonight. And of course, now I've lost my video altogether. Let's see what happens here. I do have some fun projects. We are featuring the Candy Cane Season bundle, which is on page 20 of your catalog. Oh boy, this is not going to work. So I have no idea who's here, Who's not? I'm going to switch back to... Okay, I think I'm back now. I think. Let's see. Hi, Lisa from Wisconsin. Betty, I'm glad you could make it. Anne Marie. Okay, I think I'm back to seeing what's going on here. Again, I apologize. Frontier is going to have to find a new home because it's not going to work here for me. And again, I apologize. But we have some fun projects. First one I'm going to do is a little tree ornament. It's a 3D little project here using the rosette. Hi, Sherry. I saw you pop on earlier, so I'm glad you made it. Again, we're using the fun little candy cane season stamp bundle. And we're using the All Is Bright Designer Series paper for this one. So what I have, let me get my little package of goodies here. I have 2 pieces of the All Is Bright Designer Series paper, and they're cut at 3 inches by 12 inches. And then I have a cute little doily. Those are from the annual catalog. I did punch out 3 circles from the Shaded Spruce cardstock, and I used the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And then I have some scraps of Whisper White. Okay, so I'm just going to set those aside. So this is, oh, and I also had some of the ribbon here. We're using, it's real red, and it's the 1/8 inch, I believe. Yes, it's the 1/8 inch solid ribbon. Okay, so we're just going to do this. And we are going to use the hot glue gun, so I'm actually going to get that plugged in now so it starts warming up when we're ready for it. There we go. Okay, we are going to need our scoring tool. So I'm going to bring that in. And this is very simple. Hopefully I've got this in so you can see it. I did score 1 already, and we're scoring every 1/2 inch. So I'm going to bring this in. We're going to put this up against here, and we're going to go every 1/2 inch on our tool here. So it goes pretty quickly. And then 1 inch, 1 1/2, 2, oops, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 7, 7 1/2, 8, 8 1/2, 9, 9 1/2, give them that 10, 10 1/2, 11, and 11 1/2. So again, that goes very quickly because it's every 1/2 inch. Set that aside. And then you're just going to accordion fold. So again, nothing too special. And I just give them a little squeeze, not even worrying about making them. Using my bone folder because I just want an accordion here. All right, we're gonna set that one aside. We're gonna bring in our second one and do the exact same thing. It's a cute little ornament you could hang on your tree. They would also make perfect for a special Christmas gift you could hang off so the recipient could hang it on their tree after they open their gift. You could also hang it off a bottle of wine. If you're given wine as a gift, because the tag, you know, it would loop over the bottle. So, again, lots of uses for this. You could even do to from on the back of your little circles here, which we're using those to help form our rosette. Okay, so now I have those formed. Now I'm going to take tear and tape. You want a good, strong adhesive. Okay. And where it is. I like to take my bone folder and just run it across the tear and tape. That way it sticks down good. So then when I pull it up, it's stuck. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put my two accordions together. And I'm just gonna line them up like so. And again, I just like to make sure they're good and stuck. And then I'm going to pull this other end off, and then I'm going to form it into a nice circle. Bring them in. Oops. It does like to fight you. You just have to fight back. Maybe. There we go. So just like that, then you're going to take one of your nice, be generous with your glue. And I do suggest the hot glue gun because you really want it to stick. And try not to burn your fingers like I just did. I'm making a big mess. Did you ever notice that everything goes wrong when you're live on camera? My other one went perfectly. then we're going to take another, let's see if I can't. I'm going to hold that down like that. Let's get this up. There. Just hold that down for a minute to let it set. There. I think it's going to hold now. Okay. And we can unplug the glue. Now, I am just going to take a little bit of my snail and rub over the doily. I set that aside, and then we're going to bring in our scrapped white, and I want my real red ink, and I'm going to use the shaded spruce. So we're going to take our real red, and we're just going to stamp there we go. And we need our punch. There it is. All right, then you just line that up. I'm going to bring in our third 1 3/4 inch circle, and we're just going to center that onto the, and then I'm just going to bring in some mini dimensionals. Hey Ruth, glad you could make it. And I'm going to tell you the one thing I forgot to do when we put the circle on the back of our, forgot to put on our ribbon. So we just need to stick him on there like so, but there's a way to fix that. And we need our strip here. And where's our sweet season here? And I'll show you how we'll fix that. So we just want and I'm just going to cut that off at an angle like so. Dimensional. Goes over like so, and then we're just going to grab, I'm going to grab a scrap piece of our shaded spruce, We're going to punch out another 1 1/4 inch, 1 3/4 inch. No, it's 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And what we're going to do is, so that it sticks well, I'm going to use a little bit of this tearing tape. A few pieces, actually. Make sure they're down good. Wow, things just aren't working for me tonight at all. There we go. And where's our ribbon? We just need to make a nice loop. Well, I guess I should have made my loop a little longer, but it'll still work. So there you have it. Again, it'll still loop over a bottle of wine, onto your Christmas tree, whichever. So there are the two 'Tis the Sweet Season ornaments. Just be careful with that hot glue, because boy, that burns. Definitely gonna need a manicure tomorrow. Okay. The next project we're gonna do is a really simple gift card holder. This is the season. We all need those gift card holders, and this one is as simple as they come. And all you need is an envelope. One of our nice white envelopes. And you're going to fold it in half. Just like so. Then the flap, you're going to take your snips and you're just going to snip up the center of it, just like that. Then the right-handed split, you're just going to tuck inside, just like that. The left, you're going to seal, just like that. So now you have your card, okay? And this is the pocket where your gift card is going to slip down into. Then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. This is from the All Is Bright collection as well. I don't know if I mentioned the ornament that we did that was also from the All Is Bright collection of paper. So this is also, and this is cut, I will tell you right now, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And it's going to layer right on the front, just like this. I'm going to bring in our snail. Just layer that on the front. center it. Oh, I'm not. There we go. Then we're going to take a scrap of Whisper White that I have here. And we're going to stamp in real red the 2 candy canes here that create the little heart-shaped we're just going to bring them in, stamp them down. And then I'm using the punch that comes from the, it's the tin in the annual catalog. I forget the name of it actually, but it's in the annual catalog and it is one of the tins. Hi, Betty. I'm glad you made it. Okay. Just going to punch that out just like that. Then I'm going to add a little adhesive to the back side here. And I punched out 2 sprigs using the sprig punch from the gold glimmer paper. And I'm just gonna add these here like so. Oop. Get them on there. And then I'm just gonna add a couple of dimensionals. And then we need our ribbon. And here, this one I believe is actually almost sold out, or it may be sold out now. I think it's almost. It hasn't sold out yet. It's from the holiday catalog. It's the mixed satin ribbon. And it is currently, when I looked yesterday, still available. But we're just going to bring this around. I want to make sure we have enough here. Just like that. And actually I did take a little adhesive just to tack it right there. Then, you're determined to fall off here. There we go. Center that over the ribbon. Then I'm going to take the Be Jolly in the shaded spruce. Get it facing the right way here. We're going to stamp it in the center, just like that. And we're just going to cut it down. And I cut it closer to the words too. This way. And then some mini dimensionals. Right across there. And then just for fun, I took the little holly. There are little holly leaves in here. And I inked it up again with the shaded spruce, and I decided to do the inside. So I did one there. And there on the top corner, just like that. Then all you have to do is tie it. I like to bring in those tweezers. I have glue stuck to my thumbnail and it's making the ribbon hang up. Well, thank you for the hearts, ladies. If I could just get the ribbon to tie now and not hang up on my thumbnail glue. There we go. Oop. And this little guy is determined not to stick, so we're going to fix him with a glue dot. Because he is going to stick in there whether he wants to or not. There. He's not coming off now. And we have our... There. So now you just had your gift card into that little pocket. So there you have a gift card holder. I love this paper. It's so awesome. All right, so there's those. All right, last project. This one I think is my favorite, and I will say I cannot take credit for this at all. I actually saw another demonstrator do a video on it last night. She used a completely different stamp. Actually, hers wasn't even Christmas related at all, but so I took it. I made it Christmas related, but I thought it was the cutest stinking thing ever. A little candy box or gift box. It could be anything. You could put a gift card in here. You could put a gift card with maybe a lipstick or a chapstick or any of those types of things. Any small gift would fit in here, or just some candy. You can put some candy in here, but I love this little box and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's fun, it's easy, and I love it. Okay, I have to see here. We need our gift card. We need to use our envelope punch board on this particular project. So I have that right here. We also need our scoring tool. So I'm going to bring that back. Let me bring in all of our parts here so I can tell you what we're using. Got all kinds of stuff here. All right. What we have here is a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. And that is cut at 7 inches by 7.5 inches. Okay? So this is going to make our box. And we're going to do some scoring on this. We also have, this is just my scrap, very vanilla for doing my candy cane. I also cut out a cherry cobbler circle with the layering circles framelets. I did a very vanilla piece with the scalloped and I punched out a 2 1/4 inch circle with the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. I also have some designer series paper. This is from the Festive Farmhouse designer series paper. And these are cut at, I have 2 pieces that I cut at 2 inches by 3 1/4, I think. Yes, 2 inches by 3 1/4. And then these 2 pieces are 3/4 inches by 3 3/4. So those are for our sides of our box. So I'm going to set all that aside. I've got the 7 inch by, well, this is 7 inches by 7 1/2. And I'm going to bring in my scoring tool again. Set these aside. Bring this in. So we're going to put the 7 1/2 inch edge up against the top here. Okay. And using our scoring tool, we're going to score at 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch, and 2 inches. I'm going to turn it around because I want to do the other side, same thing. 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch, and 2 inch. Now I'm going to turn it to the 7 inch side, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 3 1/4 inches, 4 1/4 inches, and 6 1/2. That's all the scoring. You're gonna die when you see how easy this cute little box is. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside because we don't need it anymore. So you'll see that we have this little 1/2 inch space. Well, probably before I go there, let's just do our folding. Let's fold on all of our score lines. Score them, and fold on them. And we're just gonna, nothing fancy, just like so. All right, so now our box is actually gonna fold just like that when we put it all together. Okay, very simple. Before I do that though, I do want to add a little bit of stamping to my ends. So I'm going to bring in my cherry cobbler. And the stamp set has a wordy, diagonal words that says ho, ho, ho. And I'm just going to do my ends here. And here. Yeah, well, that'll work. I did the whole thing when I did my sample. But I ended up, everything was covered up, so there's no point in doing that again. So we're just going to do the ends here. There we go. That'll probably work. Let's get this end here. And then that'll work. There we go. So I'll set that aside. Now we're going to put our adhesive right along this edge here, and I'm going to use my tear and tape again because we want a good strong adhesive being we're doing a box. So get that on there like so. Hey Carol. pull that up. Fold that down like so. Fold this. And again, just get it on there nice and furnished. And there's the beginnings of your box. Now, we're going to bring in our punch board. And we're going to flatten our box, just like this. Okay? And you're going to see the center score line, because we made those 3 score lines. You're going to go for that center, and you're going to center it right between, in the center of this little divot here on our punch. So you're going to line it up in the center there. And you got to put a little muscle in there. Slide it down. Get the center in there. Turn it. And do the same thing. Center it. Then you'll see we have those. We're gonna bring it back on the next. You're just gonna take the box and just slide it, smush it back down this way. And again, you're gonna get that center. Slide it. Turn it. This one's the tough one because it's really thick right here. This is where the adhesive is, so it's almost like a triple layer. And this one you have to really put your muscle into. There we go. Get that back in there. And there we go. So now we have all of our punching done. So now we get rid of all that. We are done with the punch board. Isn't it cute? So these just all collapse like so. It's so cute. All right, so now we're gonna put all of our decorative paper on. So we just need our pieces here and some snail. There we go. Then we're going to do our sides. Just like that. And then, excuse me, I brought in this beautiful polka dot tulle ribbon. This is the very vanilla that comes in vanilla and whisper white. And I just didn't get too fancy with this. All I did was tie it into a knot. Oops. Let's try getting it straight though. And at this point you could fill it with whatever your gift is going to be, because now you have that. You can also completely collapse it on itself if you wanted to, but I like it so that it looks like it's wrapped, like so. Set that aside for just a minute. Like I said, you would fill it at this point. Then I'm going to take my circles that I cut. I'm going to layer all these together. And again, dimensionals. Like so. Then I've got my scrap of the very vanilla. We need, where'd our candy cane? Oh, there it is. And cherry cobbler. I was going to show you a little trick for this as well. Just gotta find, here it is. I punched out earlier a little template with my punch. So now I'm going to bring in my bows. So I can punch these out together. I just lay my template down like so, and I'm using Call Me Clover. And I'm going to take the outline in full strength Call Me Clover. Make sure my template is lined up with my candy cane. And then well, not exactly perfect, but not perfect at all. Well, that would have worked if I had lined it up better. We can do this again. Let's flip it over because I want to show you how that will work. Let's do the candy cane again. Alright, let's try that again because that didn't stamp well. Then we're going to bring in our template again, line it up. There we go. Where did I? Okay, then we're going to take the solid. Let's bring in a scrap here. Stamp off. And then fill it in. There we go. Now, everything should line up when we punch. It's hard to see. You're trying not to stick your head in the camera. Oops. It does light up, really. It's the user, not the stamp. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. Okay. So then I'm just going to take a little adhesive, lay the candy cane down, and then we need that back again, and we're going to take the Be Jolly, again with our Call Me Clover, and I'm just going to stamp it down here towards the bottom because we're just going to trim that out. And mini dimensional. Or two. And you stick that in there, and then we'll just bring in our tool again. Pretend we put in our gift. Everything's all ready to go. Tie it in a knot. Trim it up. And there's our box. So that is all of our projects for tonight. So we have our boxes, our gift card holders, and our ornaments or tags, whatever you'd like to use them for. I hope you liked tonight's projects. I see a couple little hearts floating around here. This is a really fun set. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. It'd make great little tags for gifts. So for homemade tags, all that good stuff. Oh, there goes more hearts. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. These here gift card holders, like I said, those are as simple as they get. An envelope folded in half. Just decorate it up with any paper that you happen to have. But these boxes, I thought they were the cat's meow. I thought those were really cute. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Well, again, I thank you. If you have any questions about any of tonight's projects, please let me know. I will be more than glad to share anything with you. I can post, and I will post actually the sizes and score lines and everything for all the projects that we did tonight in the description of this video, so you'll be able to grab them at any time. Okay? I hope you guys have a great night. Nancy, I will see you tomorrow morning. Everybody else, have a great evening. Bye.
Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong together. You know it's all because everybody plays a part in doing what we love. You can bet it doesn't matter where you go. You find a friend who does just what they love and lets it show. One card at a time can really change the way we live. Focused on the sharing.